beautifuls, and welcome to Makeup Obsessed Monday, your favorite day of the week. It has been a hot minute since I have been behind the camera filming one of these. First, I've missed you. Second, life has just been crazy and I'm so glad to be back. But I hope you've been enjoying the throwbacks to some of our older beauty episodes. It's so much fun to see how far we've come and how our look has changed over the years. But today, I am going to talk about something I did. I went shopping at my favorite store. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that you are subscribed so that you're not missing out on fun episodes like this, or even throwback ones to like Impress Nails or natural deodorant or anything like that. So make sure you're subscribed and that you've hit that notification bell. It's down there. That way you are notified every time that we upload an episode, which is 4 days a week, and we cover style, we cover beauty. You never know what you're gonna get on Tuesday morning, so you wanna make sure that you have that bell clicked so that you are notified. But like I said, I went shopping. Don't tell Rich. Well, I mean, he kind of noticed when the boxes started arriving. And I picked up some items that are new to me. And actually, I think one of the items is a repeat from way back that I was like, oh, I remember liking that. I'm going to try it out again, see if I still like it. So not only am I going to show you the items that I bought, but I'm also going to do some first impressions with them. Like one I am really excited to try. I don't know how it's going to work. So of course I'm going to try it on camera, right? Because that's what I do. So if you want to see what I got in my little mini Sephora haul, what I think of it, and if I think I'm going to like them, you need to keep watching. All right, so like I said, I bought a few items at Sephora. It's a little bit more than a few. I normally go in and I can only splurge on one or two items. Like, I can't even lift them. Like, I guess I could, but there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. I am just gonna dive in with my first product. I have been eyeballing this and I finally bit the bullet to try it. And it is the Clarisonic foundation brush. So what this is it goes on my Clarisonic, but it applies foundation. Here's what it looks like. It's a brush, like I said. It was very soft. Oh, it's really soft. I've not played with this, so I'm really excited to try this. It's very soft. There's a lot of bristles, but it's not overly densely packed. Like, it's got a lot of movement to it. So I'm going to put this on my Clarisonic. I'm going to attempt to do this. And oh, success. And then what you do is you just turn it on. Oh, and it moves. Oh. This is going to be fun to play with. Before I can play with it though, I need to moisturize my face. I need to put primer on and then I need to get my foundation. So to moisturize, I am using the Belief True Cream Aqua Balm. This is one of my favorite moisturizers and I probably should have picked more up because, oh, you can see a little bit there. I am scraping the bottom. But I'm going to just do a really light moisturizing all over my face. All right, beautifuls, it has been 15 minutes and I am ready to go in with primer. I'm using the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I am getting low on this also. I obviously didn't buy anything I needed. I was like, oh, I've not tried you. Oh, I heard you're good. I am a little nervous in trying this. I always use a beauty sponge. Actually, I have one on standby in case I don't like how this is going to look. Oh, I'm like nervous. I don't know why. It's makeup. Roll with me, beautifuls. I am going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is fairly new. I picked it up and I absolutely love it. I know I'm going to need a shade darker though as the warmer months come because I will get a little tan. This is barely my shade. It's the shade 405. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to start dabbing it on my face. I am going to go in with my Clarisonic and we're going to see how this works. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, wow. Oh, I think I put way too much on with this. It feels really nice. It's a very light feeling. But I'm used to the Beauty Blender where it ends up taking some product away. Oh, this is a whole face right here. And like, am I supposed to just rub? Am I supposed to swirl? How do we do the hairline? I feel like I needed a tutorial for this. And here I am telling you how to use it. Move it around your face. I'm not sure. I'm scared to grab the mirror and come closer, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, I actually think I like this. Oh, that looks so pretty. I'm a little amazed. I tend to struggle with brushes because of my fine lines and texture. Oh, and on camera, I am really white. It looks like my foundation doesn't match my body. But when I apply it with a sponge, it does. Oh, I'm like... I can't even look at the monitor right now. It's so funny. I have raccoon eyes. In all actuality, I really do like it. I love the finish it gave me. It gave me a really, really nice look, and it feels really good. Like, it feels like it's pressed it into the skin, but it wasn't harsh. Like, I never felt it tug on my skin. I never thought it was overly aggressive in moving the product around. It felt nice. It felt relaxing, honestly. I think it's hilarious that this and this are so different because this is the foundation I've been using for the past few weeks. And y'all have seen me on camera and I can't even look. I look like I put my face in a cake. I'm going to push through. And hopefully as I finish the rest of my face, this will look a little bit more natural. I'm going to go in. Oh, I'm going to go in with concealer. Do you use it on concealer? Oh, man, and they make the words so little. Oh, wait, is that even my language? Oh, wait. Oh, cleanse brush after every use. Okay, great. Avoid eye area. Nope, not using it for concealer. Just gonna go in with my beauty sponge. For my concealer, I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Wear. It is the concealer that goes with the foundation. I am in the shade 304, which is fawn. So I dare say, I don't know if you can see, I think this really looks like Tarte Shape Tape. Here, let me hold a beige brush in front of my beige hand. It like looks like Tarte Shape Tape. I have played around with Tarte Shape Tape a little bit. To me, the formula seems really similar. It is very full coverage. So like I'm going to do like just a little bit right there. Like, do you see that? And then I take it and I just kind of stamp like that. Like, I know that looks like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and I'm going to blend this in. I have heard kind of really good things about this product. Okay, not even kinda. I've heard really good reviews about this product and I've meant to pick it up, and I was getting low on my e.l.f. under eye brightening powder and I said, you know what? Now is the time. It is by Laura Mercier and it is her secret brightening powder for under the eyes. A good under eye powder will either make or break your look, because if it's too dry or if it's not milled correctly, it's going to settle in all of those fine lines. But if it's too heavy, it's going to look cakey. So I really love the e.l.f. and I'm hoping this one just blows it out of the water. So we're going to see. I put a little bit in my cap and I've got my e.l.f. This is my small tapered brush and I'm going to pick up a little bit and I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to start setting under my eyes. It is super, super fine. Oh, like really super fine. Oh, it's so, oh, it's silky. Like it feels silky, like silk. It feels like there's silk running between my fingers where the powder is. Oh, that feels nice. The e.l.f. is nice and it is very finely milled. This is definitely silkier than the e.l.f. I brightened even more because that's what I needed in my life today. More brightening. I still can't even look at the monitor. I didn't mean to buy everything for the face, and I didn't. I have other products coming, but I realized, man, I was face heavy. Like, what was I feeling that day? Next item is by IT Cosmetics, and it is the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. When I bought the Laura Mercier, Sephora was like, hey, you might like this. And I was like, okay, sounds good to me. I got the shade Translucent, and it's supposed to minimize pores. Again, it's really really silky, but man, that looks really yellow for translucent. Oh, no, fades into nothing. Well, maybe a little bit. Still gonna put it on and see. If I get lighter, I'll fade into the wall. So I'm going to use a Morphe. This is a G36. I like it for pressing in powder. Not for loose powder, but if I'm using a pressed powder. So I'm going to pick up a little bit, tap off like my excess, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Okay, like I had to pull the mirror closer because I'm like, is it worth all of this? My skin looks so good right now. I don't want to admit it. Like, you know me, I'm a drugstore girl. So to admit that, like, oh my goodness, I'm loving these products, but I am. And I wish I didn't look so white on the monitor because in person, it's not nearly as bad. I am going to do my contouring, my blush, and my brows off camera. And I'm going to come back with some other new products that I bought. I will be right back. All right, I'm looking a little bit better. Not quite so white. I'm like looking down at the monitor. I'm sorry, beautifuls. I keep looking. Okay, one last look. I look better. I don't look white, so washed out. So I've done my blush. I've done my contour. I've done my highlight. I've obviously done my brows. And I have prepped and set my eyelids so that I can play with something new. Like, this is new. Not even new to me. This is new. I'm so excited. It is the Urban Decay Reloaded palette. All right, beautifuls, are you ready to see this palette? I am so excited. Okay, first the packaging. It is satin. Like, the whole packaging is satin, and it's cushioned. Like, can you see? Like, it's squishy. It's squishy. It's got a pillow on the top. It's a pillow top. So this is the Naked Decay Reloaded. I am so excited. Are you ready? Oh, beautifuls. Look at those shades. I want to make it so you can see them all. There we go. They're so pretty. Okay. I love these shades. I love that you have all these browns. I love that they've thrown some pinks in. You've got your lighter shades up here. This is a palette that will do it all. This will give you that easy daytime look. This will give you that sultry nighttime look. I love a palette that will do that. But let's see how it performs. Using a Morphe M412, I'm going to go into the shade on the very end. This is a Blur. I'm going to pick up a little bit, tap off the excess, and I'm going to buff this into my crease. This is a very light shade. I'm just setting that transition color so that the rest of my shadows blend seamlessly. Using the same brush, I'm going to pick up the shade right next to it. This is Boundaries. I'm going to pick it up right on the tip of this, tap off my excess, and I'm going to apply this right in my crease and just above it. For an easy day look, I would leave it like this. Maybe throw a little bit of Bribe, which is right here, or Angel Fire on my lid, and I would leave it like this. Mascara, I'd go out the door. But I want a little bit more than that because, hello, it's me. Have you met me? Picking up a Morphe M411, I'm going to continue right down the palette. I'm going to go into the shade Bucked right here. And I'm going to concentrate this really in my crease. I'm not going to bring it up. And I'm not going to bring it all the way in either. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M518, and I'm just going to kind of blend this all in. Make sure I have no harsh lines, that everything is very blended. I'm going to pick up a Luxe 121 brush, and I'm going to go into the pink shade right here. This is Retro. And I'm going to start buffing this in the center of my eye and bringing it to the outer portion of it. And when I don't have much left on my brush, I'm going to pull it into the inner part of my eye as well. I'm going to pick up a Morphe brush. This has no number, but it is just a really fine natural haired brush. It's a little bit dense. I'm going to go into the shade Burn, which is this one right here. And I'm going to work in this, and then I'm going to go over to the next shade, which is Endgame. And I'm going to put these on the outer part of my eye, that outer V. I'm going to go in with the first one, which was more burnt, hence the name Burn, and then Endgame with just a very little bit on that very outer part. I I will say the darker shade is not as intense as I thought it would be, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means you have to build it up, so it's harder to mess up. But when you go in, you're expecting a punch and it falls a little bit short, kind of makes you notice a little bit. It's not bad. It's just know that you have to work at that shade to build up that intensity a little bit. I seem to be picking up the Morphe brushes with no name. This is just a really small flat brush. I'm going to pick up Angel Fire just a little bit. And I'm going to put this just on the inner part of my eye. I didn't want to foil it with setting spray. I'm really hoping it's going to show up, and it's not. Didn't go on very well dry. I'm going to pick up some setting spray. This is the MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to just spritz my brush just a little bit, and I hope this shows up a little bit better. There we go. I didn't want a lot. I just wanted a little something on that inner part of my eye. Oh, it's still not giving me what I want. All right. Plan C, I'm going in with a finger. There we go. That is what I was looking for. All right, I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to pick up a Morphe flat top brush and that shade Endgame. And I'm going to put this just on the very outer part of my lower lash line and connect it. And then switching back to the shade Bucked, I'm going to take that Morphe brush that I've just cleaned off, the natural hair one, and I'm just going to buff this in. I have no words. I think that they have nailed it with this palette. The colors are just, they are so up my alley. I absolutely love them. I love the warm browns. I love that we've got some pops with the coral and the darker rosy shades. I love that we have some lighter shades and even a gold. Like, look at that gold. That is stunning. Oh, you are so pretty. I don't even know if you can see it. I love this new palette from Urban Decay. I haven't been this excited about an Urban Decay palette in a very long time. So I will say, I noticed one thing is missing. There is no brush. Normally, Urban Decay's Naked palettes come with an amazing brush, and I'm very surprised that it's missing. So I will say that is one little sad point about this palette. Overall though, I think they've nailed it. I love the colors. I love that they're neutral. I love that you can do a day look, you can do a night look, you can do everything in between. I love the packaging. I'm concerned the packaging is going to get dirty. There's something about having fabric packaging on my eyeshadow palettes that just make me go, oh, it's gonna look so pretty for the first time or two, and then it's not. So we'll see how this lasts. I will be reaching for this, and I will do a couple more eye looks and post it here on our channel. But right now, I'm kind of loving it, liking it. I'm in a serious like with it right now. Moving on to my lashes. I did put a little bit of black eyeliner on my upper waterline and tight line. But I am going in with something that I don't know if it's new or if it's new to me. I haven't seen it around much. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. And I have to say I'm excited by this. I love lashes. Like, I love them. I hate messing with false lashes though. So anything that can make my lashes look like false lashes, I will take. This is by Marc Jacobs, and it is their Velvet Primer. This is what it looks like. I think it's simple, but it's stunning. I love the shape of it. It's a primer that you put on before your mascara. But it's beige colored. Again, I'm holding up beige stuff, really. It is beige colored. I love the brush on this. So what you do is you put it on your lashes. Before it's completely dry, you go in with your mascara. So I am going to do that. The mascara I'm going to use is actually a sample I got, and I'm kind of loving it. It's the Pretty Vulgar mascara. I've tried it once already. I really liked what it did for my lashes. This is what the brush looks like. I tend to like these larger brushes, the hourglass shaped brushes. They do really well for my eyelashes. So let's get into this. Oh, I'm so excited. It smells like a normal mascara because, you know, hey, we're all about the smell. And I'm supposed to just build this up to where I want it. Oh, yep, goes on beige. Oh, that looks weird. It goes on really easily. It is not clumping or making my lashes stick overly together, which I was worried about being a primer. I feel like it's giving me really good volume. I'm trying to like really get it in there, build it all the way out to the edge, to the end. Okay, because I want to put this to the limit. I'm going to do another pass. I mean, if we're going to try this, you know, what is it? Go big or go home? Well, baby, I want them big. Second coat, they are sticking together just a little bit more, but not bad. Okay. Let's go in with mascara. So like I said, this is the Pretty Vulgar mascara. I think this might be every woman's answer to false lashes. So you do have to work to make sure all of your lashes are covered because it is beige. So you can definitely see if you've missed a spot, which I don't think is a bad thing because it means my lashes are getting fully covered. Do you see the difference? I'm going to pull you in a little bit closer so that you can see. Do you see the difference? Oh my word. So you saw I did one coat of mascara on top of this primer. Now I did do 2 coats of primer because like I said, I'm going big or going home. I am amazed. I'm going to do just the Pretty Vulgar mascara on this eye so we can see a difference. So I did the same amount of mascara on both eyes. This one has the primer and this one does not. I cannot believe the difference. This eye looks so much fuller. It lengthened it, but it just added amazing volume. And this eye looks good. This is what I would normally wear, but this is so much different from this. I'm gonna pull you back out. Wow, I am still blown away. Like I'm looking in the mirror because I'm blown away at the difference. Well, now I want this eye to look like this eye. I am blown away at what this does. This is giving me false lashes with, it's giving me false lashes without false lashes. And what's great is they're still touchable. They don't feel firm. They don't feel crunchy because that's not what we want for lashes. I absolutely am, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm amazed with every product. The only product that I'm kind of like, is it doing something and I don't know, is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I don't know because I tried this bad boy and this made my foundation go on better than it's ever gone on. So I do want to try this one with my Beauty Blender just to see how it performs. Now I do have a couple more items. I said that I had an item that I had tried out way back when I first got into beauty and used it, went through a couple of bottles of it, and then just stopped for whatever reason getting it. And I saw it and I was like, I want to try this again. It is by Badescu, and it is the Cucumber Cleansing Lotion. I use this as a toner. I am going to incorporate this into my nighttime routine, which is when I used to do it, especially with summer coming. It does really, let me just smack the microphone. It does really well for oily skin, helping to control the oil not only in the moment, but throughout the day. So I'm really excited to try this again and see if I still love it. Now, one thing I did get, and I wanted to wear it with this eye look, but the color just didn't go. It is by YSL, and it is one of their lippies. Look at this color, though. It did not look this bright on the computer. Like, I got it and opened it, and I went, oh, that's a bright lip. Now, I am gonna keep it, and I'm gonna try using it, but like, that is a serious pink, and I just don't think it went with this eye look. Oh, that is a summer pink. I am going to save this, and I am going to use it. I love their lippies. They are some of the best lippies, hands down. I can put it on, and it will last almost my whole day. Now, with the way my lips are, I will have to touch up a little bit on the inside corner, but other than that, they work. They last. So, this color will stay on. I cleaned my hand. It's still there. So we're going to put another free sample I got to the test. This is the Tatcha Pure One Step Cleansing Oil. I have not played with this. I've not tried it. I've not even opened it. So this is what it looks like. It is, you squeeze a small amount onto dry hands, massage into dry face for 10 seconds. How about we massage it into a dry hand and a lippy that won't go away? I'm going to do a drop. Oh, it's very fragrant. It's herbally fragrant. And I'm going to massage this in just like this. I have no clue if this is going to take it off. I might be stuck with a pink line on my hand for who knows how long. Okay. Well, it doesn't take off this. Okay, this YSL will not come off. It's coming off a little bit. It's still there. Like, it's still there. That tells you right there why we love those lippies so much. It doesn't want to come off. But that is it for my Sephora haul and try on. I am so impressed with the products. Beautifuls, have you tried any of these products? If you have, drop it in the comments below. I want to know, what ones did you love? Or do any of these intrigue you? And you're like, oh, I have to go get that. Like, our handy little brush right here. Friend, how have I lived without you? And I'm like, my desk is a mess. This palette, I really am blown away. I love eyeshadow palettes, and I have a lot that I think are phenomenal. This one, I cannot get over how easily it blended. They just blended so well. I didn't have to work at it. The only disappointment I had was in trying to get that shimmer shade on my inner corner. But you know what? It's great that fingers work best and you need no added product. So that's it, beautifuls. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I showed you what I bought. But that you hung out with me while I get to try all these fun products and give you my reviews and my takes on it and what I think, and everything is my opinion. None of this is sponsored, but Sephora has launched a new program, for lack of a better word. And I'm so excited because I have applied to be part of it, and I need your help. Your help. Like, I need you. There is a link down below in the description bar, and it is going to take you to Sephora, and it's going to ask for you to leave me a testimony because they are launching their first beauty influencers program, and I am so excited. I need you to tell them how I have influenced you, beautifuls, because you are the whole reason I do this. Have I influenced you to buy something? Have I influenced you maybe to not buy something? Have I influenced you to be your own person, to really embrace the beautiful woman that you were created to be? That's right, even without makeup, first thing in the morning, hair all on end, you are absolutely stunning. You are beautiful. You were created beautiful. Makeup is fun. Makeup is the things that we get to play with, but your beauty comes from who you are on the inside, and you are beautiful. So have I influenced you in any way? If so, please click that link down there. Leave a testimony for me. I would appreciate it so very much. Your testimonies are not shared. No one else sees them, only Sephora. I don't even get to see them. So if you feel inclined, I would love it if you would leave me a testimony. But other than that, none of these are sponsored. Make sure that you are subscribed and that you've hit that notification bell, so that way you are notified. I will be back next week with a new video. But until then, beautifuls, be beautiful because you are the only you. Bye.